How easy is it for you to be kind to yourself and treat yourself with all the compassion and love like you would another person? Not as easy, right? Hi, I'm Kashika Gulati, a counseling psychologist, and in this video, you'll learn how to be more kind to yourself, how to stop being so hard on yourself where you actually need not be that hard, and start being hard on yourself where it is really required. I know that it sounds bonkers, and right from the start, right from our childhood, we are conditioned to believe that making any mistake is the worst thing that could happen to you. Failing at something is so not right, but it translates into us being those adults who are not okay with feeling sad, who are not okay with failing at something, because all we want, all we are chasing after is something or the other, just chasing after something and not being in the moment, not realizing that what we have right now could be gold. And this is what this video is about, helping you be more compassionate to yourself, more loving and accepting and more kind to yourself. Because imagine if you were not as hard on yourself while doing something difficult or while failing at something, how easy things would be. Imagine you have an exam tomorrow and you are feeling the most anxious, telling yourself, oh my god, I will not pass at it, I am not prepared, I could have done better, I could have been doing this since a while ago, I just wasted my time. And you just telling yourself, okay, I have less time and I feel there's a lot to do, but I think I can do it because I've done it earlier. That's where you are changing your self-talk, which is the first thing that you need to do to be more compassionate to yourself. Change your self-talk, which will happen by you observing your self-talk, observing and reflecting on it. Self-observation is about while something is happening, you are observing it, and reflecting is about when it happened in the past, how did you react to it, what were the kind of thoughts you were having, how is it that you were talking to yourself. Self-reflection is what happens in the past, but self-observation is what happens in the present. And I'd like you to be more observant of yourself. Just when you encounter a situation that is a little challenging for you, how is it that you talk to yourself? Do you tell yourself, I'm feeling very anxious and I can't do it. Oh my god, this is something I just cannot figure out and I need to talk to someone about it. Or is it that, okay, I should take a deep breath and I think I'll be able to figure this out. I'll share a personal example. While doing a particularly very difficult trek where I had to dip my feet in ice cold water and I was feeling very uncomfortable with that, I took those steps, I stepped into that water and I just kept telling myself, you can do it, Kashika, you can do it, you can do it. And in no time I reached the destination and I was proud of myself that day. And I understood at that time that just telling yourself that you can do it, just changing the way you talk to yourself can change the way you approach something. Your beliefs are true. Whatever it is that you believe about yourself is true. Whether you believe that I can do it or I cannot do it. It's not a matter of fact thing, it's a matter of belief thing. So as long as you are ready to put that belief in yourself, that you are worthy, that you forgive yourself for something that may not have happened in the best way possible for you, that you accept things for what they are, even though you want to change them, even though say you want to grow out of them, but just accepting them in the moment will make a huge difference for you. And you know how that will happen? By not fighting with yourself each moment, by not being hard on yourself and telling yourself the worst things about yourself, because every cell of yours is listening to you. Even when you jokingly say, don't take me seriously, I always do this, you are telling yourself that you are not supposed to be taken seriously, that a person can just walk all over you. Or when you are telling yourself that this is beyond me, I do not have the skill set to do it, you are giving yourself the message that I cannot even develop the skill set to do this. So you need to monitor the way you talk to yourself, because that shows your relationship with yourself. And if you want to be compassionate towards yourself and make your life better, then this is the one change that you need to bring about. Monitor your self-talk, observe yourself and then change it. I won't say try to change it, because there's no trying here. It's about doing. So when in the moment you are facing a difficulty, you say to yourself that I cannot do it, just change it to I can do it. I've done it earlier, I can do it. Or I think I can gain the skills to do it in the moment. Your self talk is the first way that you can start being compassionate to yourself and kind to yourself for being able to do what you want, for forgiving yourself for not having been able to do what you wanted in the past, and giving yourself a fresh start in the moment by being in the present at all times. This is one of the techniques that will help you be more compassionate towards yourself. I'm not going to talk about a list of things that you can do, because there's tons that you can do. But it's all about starting with one thing. If you want to be more compassionate towards yourself, you can do a lot of things. But you need to start be loving towards your body and listening to it. Every day for 5 minutes, just take a deep breath and ask your body, what is it that you want in this moment? Maybe do it when you are home and you can answer to your body. You can give it what it wants. If in the middle of the workday you feel that you need to rest and maybe you don't have the opportunity to do that, then maybe do not do it this then. But just ask yourself how you are feeling in the moment. That could be it. Once you are back, once you are home in night and you can spend time with yourself, and maybe you are just doing what other people like, being compassionate to them. Choose yourself for once. Just choose what you want to be compassionate towards yourself. Ask yourself, how is it that I can show kindness to myself today? And do one thing every day, just one thing. It could be just taking those 5 minutes to yourself, not receiving that call and being with yourself, spending time with your family, or maybe spending time with yourself. It could be just writing something down that is bothering you, or it could be dancing your heart out when you feel like it. Kindness is not about, just hugging yourself when you need to. It could be that, but it could also be just listening to your needs and satisfying your needs. So start being kind to yourself if you want your life to get better. Try out this one technique and let me know in the comments below what you have decided will help you be more kind towards yourself every single day.